Welcome back, everyone, to ESO once again. Last time we left off, we were heading for the temple, so let's go ahead and head that way, I think. Actually, let's go ahead and drop off the Vengeful Eye with the Malakath worshippers. Why not? They wanted it in the first place, we'll go ahead and give it to them. I think that's fair.
You bear the Vengeful Eye. I knew, because as soon as I saw you, Malakath whispered that I should kill you where you stand. Clearly a sign. Of course. Its curse of vengeance is waned. It can be freely given, and need not be won through battle. Shameful. A great service to Malakath. He shall not forget. He never forgets. And now his eye is upon you. Do great works of vengeance in his name. Walk with Malakath's vengeance in your step. May your enemies crumble in your wake.
Alright, well, we got a new ring. Actually looks decent. Let me see here. Actually, I have a few rings. I did do the Halloween event a few times, so I did get a few things. But, let me see here. Like this, for example, is better than Ring of Netches. It's better than the Ring of Prayer that I have. So I may as well equip it. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. I don't know why I'm wearing this for my necklace, though, to be honest. That's a decent one, I think. Let me see if I have anything else necklace-wise I could use. Yeah, I guess I could go with that one. Ah, that's why I had it on. It was part of the set. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, this is better than what I have for the ring, I think. Kind of. So we got a little bit different stuff. I wonder if I have anything I could change equipment-wise here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's actually the exact same type of status thing that I have for the, my currently equipped thing. Kind of weird. Yeah, I have a lot of armor pieces that I could have gotten rid of already. Don't know why I didn't. Let's go back to the Plague Doctor's Curse, it looks like. Looks like it could help me out better than what I have. This is actually better than what I have. Though I kind of assume I'll get a new set here, to be honest. Yeah, that should be enough for us at the moment. Let's go ahead and head on out. Kinda lost a lot of my Darius set, but I'm sure we'll get something back here eventually. If not, then I can always go and, like, get more Plague Doctor bits back into Deshaun, because that's actually a really decent armor set for tanks. So at least with that, I wouldn't have to really worry too much about not having enough health or anything like that.
You walked into the Crypt of Hearts and survived? I don't believe it.
Let's see. Okay, we're heading that way. Okay, we should be about there, I think. People all gathered around.
Everyone, clear the streets and go home. Let the king's soldiers deal with this. Back away, citizen. We have enough to deal with as it is. Soldiers can't do their job with all you civilians getting underfoot. Just because you carry a weapon doesn't mean you know how to use it. And as you can see, I already have more amateur warriors volunteering to help than I can handle. Why don't you just stand back and leave this to the professionals?
Let's go and intimidate.
Right, and I'm High King Emmerich's long-lost brother. You know what you're trying to do. You're playing a dangerous game, outsider. I hope you realize that. Very well, I'll check with the Forge Mother. But if you've lied to me, I'll hunt you down, toss you in a cell, and throw away the key. I think there's a back entrance up the stairs near the Mages Guild. I sent soldiers to find it.
Alright, well that got through pretty easily. That's our elf friend.
The king sent you here to rescue the hostages, didn't he? Of course he did. That's why they recruited heroes after all, am I right? Listen, I have a plan. It's brilliant. Wanna hear it? See those hawkers behind me? Don't look. Anyway, they've been acting suspiciously. Standing around, making shifty eyes, showing odd hand gestures to passers-by. I've read enough Investigator Vale books to recognize criminal behavior when I see it. You never read Investigator Vale? The books about the brilliant scholar who travels the world and solves crimes? She doesn't use magic or weapons. Just her charm and her wits and... Look, I'll lend you a copy later, but we need to focus here. Isn't it obvious? Look at their evil demeanor, their villainous whispering. I bet if we rattle them, they'll run off and lead us right to the hostages. Watch. I'll just let loose an arrow. That should put the fear of Ifray into the survivor.
Okay, that's I don't know, that seems a bit much.
Of course I can. I do it all the time. And I'll have you know that I'm right about 50% of the time. Fine, fine. We'll do things your way. But I'm going to keep an eye on those two.
These two, huh? Anyways, we have found a thing here by intimidating the orc here, so we don't have to worry too much about this. Oh yeah, I guess putting the waypoint wouldn't actually help me that much anyways.
So far, things are coming along nicely.
No, we still need to keep on going. That's the only bad thing about this place, is I don't recognize a lot of it.
Well,
Okay, I'm thinking up here, maybe? Well, somebody just got tossed up here, apparently.
Defend the temple!
Is that a trap? Yeah, I'll take that gold. Hmm.
Thank Trinamak you're here. Someone has to save my fellow priests inside the temple. Please, I need your help. The priests inside the temple are at the mercy of these fanatics. Please, I think they want to kill my brothers and sisters in Trinamak. Malakath fanatics. They burst into the temple and began rounding up my fellow priests. They spat at us and shouted that we were betraying our race. They said that Chief Bazrag sent them to punish us for opposing the true god of the orcs. They made such a commotion when they barged in. I spotted them from the upper balcony and slipped out the back door. I was about to go find help when more of those ruffians surrounded me. I thought I was finished, and then you showed up. They invoked the chief's name, saying he seeks revenge against the king and any who follow the false god. I've known Chief Bazrag to be a hard man, but never a cruel man, never a murderer. What has the king done to anger him so? I see. I respect the king and all that he stands for, but his temper, it has gotten us into trouble more times than I care to remember. If it's vengeance Bazrag seeks, then the king will be responsible for the deaths of the temple priests. My fellow priests were still alive when I slipped out of the temple, but the tension in the air, I'm afraid violence is inevitable. They set up patrols inside the temple, watching for Kurag and his soldiers. If one of them spots you in there, they're holding the priests captive in the rectory. If one of the torchbearers spots you and reaches the rectory, you won't be able to save them. Avoid the torchbearers at all costs, or at least strike them down before they can sound the warning. Take this key. It will unlock the temple's rear entrance. Once inside, you'll need to find the key to the rectory, where they're holding my fellow priests. The fanatic who gives the orders, their commander, he probably has the key to the rectory.
Alright, so we just...
Trinamak be with you. I'll inform the guards and try to send more help your way.
So that sounds like we have a stealth mission on our hands. I'll just go ahead and cling in here in my heavy armor.
Lock the priests in the rectory. As soon as Kurag arrives, we kill them all.
Oh, so far I'm not seeing anybody. Ooh. Whoop. That was not a torchbearer, though, so we're good. Don't come this way. As long as we kill the ones that aren't holding the torch, it's fine. Jeez.
As soon as I sprint.
Okay. And they can kill them pretty quickly. I really want that torchbearer to go away. Okay, there we go. Do I have like a busted up weapon or something? I have that little red icon at the bottom of the screen. I don't really have time to stop and look at it now. Alright, here we go.
How did you get in here? No matter. You'll be dead.
Nope. Oh, I'm almost dead. That's not good. Ooh. Got it. Okay. We should be still good, I think. Looks like the person that was here before actually cleared the way for us.
No matter. You'll be dead in a moment.
Chief Bosrog said to leave one of you alive to tell Kurog what happened here.
Hello there.
The rest of you, time to die.
Spread out! Please. There's no need for this insanity. Just leave us alone. Kurog's people have arrived. Kill them all!
Oh, more people.
Boom!
I wonder if their own spells damage them. It doesn't look like it, actually.
I thought they were going to kill us.
I've never known fear like this.
Consumables, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know, I'm not sure why I'm having that red symbol there.
I don't know how to think. These fanatics, they beat us, threatened us. They told us they were going to kill us as soon as the king or his soldiers showed up. But you got in without alerting them. You saved us. The others, though. High Priestess Solgra and our brothers and sisters in Trinimac. The fanatics gathered us up and forced us in here. But Solgra, she isn't one to put up with such nonsense. She put a blade into one of them and ran into the back to help the others. I have the key. I'll open the door for you. Find the others, please. I don't know what Solgra planned to do, but she had that look in her eyes when the fanatics started hurting our people. Solgra and the others should be somewhere through this door. Find a way to open the main temple doors and let the soldiers in. Good luck.
Fear grips my heart.
Alright. Guess we're heading this way.
Get her! Don't let her escape!
I'll die before I let you hurt the others.
Hey, kinda aimed that the wrong way, Philo. Well, there was something back here actually, so that was a waste of time. Not sure exactly where we're heading, but we're getting somewhere.
You killed one of mine. Orders be damned! You're going to die for that, priestess!
One? I plan to kill a dozen more if you don't leave my temple now.
A lot of crafting stuff. Oh, we found a recipe. Okay. Oh, looks like she's not doing too well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my healing abilities. Oh, that went through my shield. He said I didn't have enough stamina.
Thank you for that.
And down.
I could handle them, but the odds got a little overwhelming.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine once I catch my breath. Just got the wind knocked out of me a little, that's all. Not exactly. They claimed to be devoted followers of Malakath, and said they were working for Chief Bazrag. They caught us by surprise, threatened us. Did you run into Ugus? How are he and the others faring? Well, that puts my mind at ease. I hated leaving them, but the others back here needed help too. But I'm still not completely certain what the attackers hope to accomplish. Why take us hostage? Why not simply kill us and be done with it? Spill the blood of innocents and blame the king for their deaths, for not being able to protect his people. What a fiendish scheme. But the king sent you in his stead. Very astute on his part. That decision may have saved many lives. We were supposed to assume they were Malakath devotees, but they didn't seem particularly religious to me. Even I don't believe Malakath would sanction a slaughter such as this. They mentioned Chief Bazrag, though. Said he gave them their orders. I've always found the chief to be noble, but it doesn't take a lot to change a person. His forts ravaged, his traditions threatened. I can see how such things could lead to this. The king and the Forge Mother must be told what happened here.
Alright. It looks like we managed to clear everything out, at least.
I've never known such fear.
Don't think we can find an easy way out of here, huh?
This is the last of them. Let's finish these bastards off.
Ooh, okay. I didn't realize I was getting hit that often.
That was the last of the fanatics. Your help in this matter is appreciated, but it felt good to run a feud through myself. Forge Mother Alga waits for you outside. She would confer with you about all that happened here today.
One of the priests finally managed to open the temple doors. It appears that you had the situation mostly well in hand from what I can see.
Yeah, I guess we did a good enough job here.
I'm glad to see you and the priest alive. I believe things may have played out very differently if you hadn't agreed to my plan. But what of the High Priestess? Is Solgra all right? That is good news indeed. I will make sure that a military contingent protects this temple going forward. It will not be left undefended again. Increased patrols around the perimeter, soldiers assigned to guard the inside of the temple. The priests will not have to live in fear of another attack, not so long as my son is king. I assume you know who claimed responsibility for this? Bazrag has never agreed with Kurog. He made threats in the throne room, as I'm sure you heard. Besides, his boldness and devotion to Malakath are legendary. It appears Bazrag wishes to challenge our king. My son needs to solidify his hold on the clans. All of the chiefs must accept Kurog as their king for the betterment of the Orsimer people. If we gain support of the clans, we can stop Bazrag without inciting an all-out war. You have done much already. Many lives were in danger, yet somehow you managed to make sure none were lost. Please take this, for being so careful with my people and keeping their safety in mind. We will find you again when the king needs you.
Alright, we got a new thing.
Solbra, my child, come join us. Are you injured? Should I call a healer?
Thanks to our friend, I am well and ready to serve.
Yes, our call for assistance has already proven to be a more than worthwhile endeavor.
Thank you again for saving the temple priests. I don't even want to imagine how things might have turned out without your intervention. I look forward to talking to you again under better circumstances.
Your timely arrival was a blessing from Trinimac, outsider. The Forge Mother promises that our temple will never again be a target for hatred and persecution. Next time, we'll be prepared.
Alright.
Thank you for your assistance.
Looks like we can leave now. We could go up to the north and get that helm quest done, I think. Might be worthwhile doing, since we have to head up that way and look for things anyways.
Ah, there you are. Guess what? I have another message for you from the king. It's wonderful to see you again, my friend, but I really wish the king would find someone else to serve as a messenger. I have so many other talents that could greatly benefit Orsinium. I have no idea. Although I did hear something or other about a moot of some kind. I suppose the best way to find out is to go and see the king. In the throne room, up at the keep. Hopefully he won't be in too foul of a mood when you get there. He seemed out of sorts when I told him this was the last message I was going to deliver. Either he finds something else for me to do, or I'm leaving.
Alright. That's a long way, though, I have to say. Could be worth the trek, though. You never know. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, I didn't take that much damage. Wow, okay. Let's go ahead and get on our hound. We're gonna need to. Actually, are these the stables right here? Alright, we'll go ahead and make our way out of here, and yeah, I guess this isn't where the horses are, unfortunately, but we'll go ahead and just make our way out of here. Make our way north. Try and find anything of interest as we go along. Looks like we have a way shrine up this way, though. That's the first thing of interest, and we also have an eye icon, so a couple things. Let's go ahead and hit up this way shrine first. Forlorn Watchtower. Okay, we don't want to mess with the ogres. Oh, we found a forge, though. That's our second of 3. Is it inside? No, maybe not. I'm not sure. Upwards? What the heck? Oh shoot. Huh. Oh, so I can't open that. Okay. Guess that tells me enough. I probably have to head back to the Way Shrine to be able to get to where I need to now. Yeah, let me go ahead and recall here. There's a quest up that way. I should probably pick it up. Oh, there's a 12 nearby too. Okay.
Where is he? Did you happen to see a tattooed Breton on your way here? Stupid hat, droopy mustache, carries a mage staff he doesn't know how to use, answers to Hamelin Serpy. I hired an assistant to retrieve some ingredients from the wilderness, but he's late. Very late. I won't let his absence ruin my chances to restore the good name of Orc cuisine. The King's Hearthwife is holding a competition to celebrate Orc culture. Without my assistant, I can't finish my classic Orc recipes. Unless you'd care to make some coin. If you're interested, I can get you a list of ingredients. I'll need some raspberries and a skin of ice stream water. There should be some nearby, but watch for the wildlife. Of course. Raspberries are like sharper tasting snowberries. If you chew a mouthful, they stain your teeth the color of blood. A great intimidation tactic before battle. Or a wedding. If it's a good wedding. Normally, I'd say water is water. But I want to mix these crushed raspberries with water from the same source that nurtured them.
Sounds fair enough. Yeah, it looks like the way's clear over here, so let's go ahead and try and find that 12. Get it on our map permanently. Is this a Brummer ruin? Looks like it.
Kira, are you all right? Don't expect me to come down there. You know I... Well, this is fortuitous. You'll never believe what my sister Kirith has gotten herself into this time. I swear she does these things just to vex me. Thank goodness you came by. My sister Kirith and I were surveying the area, trying to get the measure of this dwarven ruin. I turned my back for a single moment and Kirith fell into that hole. Or jumped in for all I know. It happened so fast. Oh, you have no idea. Especially the way Kirith operates. We're on the verge of a major Dwemer discovery. That's why the king invited us here. We're experts, you know. Could you rescue my sister? I'd help, but I don't do that sort of thing. Kirith knows better than to jump into strange holes. She knows I can't abide small, dark spaces. Well, yes. Kirith likes to say that we're dungeon delvers, but I prefer to think of myself as the world's foremost expert on dwarven artifacts. When the king invited leaders in their fields to come to Hrothgar, we jumped at the opportunity. You'd be surprised that many so-called scholars refuse to travel to dangerous places. But that's usually where the best sites are located. And then there are the orcs. Most of the explorers that we know tend to find the orcs to be intimidating.
Okay, I think this is another dwarf quest here. Yeah, it is. So we're going to go ahead and leave that away for now. Yeah, we found another way shrine up this way, at least. So we're slowly trekking our way up north, right? Yeah, we're actually not that far away from it now. Yeah, just a little too deep. I found a world's boss spot. Got a bear. Yeah, we don't want to mess with that for now. Ah, another eye spot. So yeah, we're actually making quite a bit of progress here on the stuff that we usually check off. Dang. I really need to stop doing that. A poem by Dress the Would-Be Bard. I sit upon a solid dock and look upon a frozen sea, to stare at hawkers frolicking it so fancy-free. In water and ice they scamper, their barks and calls like so much banter. Laugh and flee at the large bull, Akaros, whose antics remind me of a bucking horse. Yeah, I never liked killing Horkers, so not gonna mess with them. Looks like there's a mountain nearby called Sorrow, of all things. Yeah, it looks like we kind of skipped past where we were supposed to go originally. Well, this is something. Not actually seeing an easy way of getting back over there, so we may have to go ahead and just waste shrine back. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious to grab the helm here, because I think it's going to lead us to more of these types of quests, of finding stuff for the orcs. Pocket Mammoth. Where am I going? Huh. I completely went the wrong way. And I'm supposed to go this way. Looks like I have to go up this mountain called Sorrow to be able to get that way. That's Stibbins. Go away.
I heard a rumor that someone braved the lightless oubliette and saved the last Aliad king.
You again. You make a habit of showing up when my lady needs you. Suppose that means we're gonna make another attempt to reach that wretched summit after all. Go present yourself to my lady. She should be coming down the trail at any moment. This is Sorrow. Apt name, don't you think? The House of Orsimer Glories in Orsinium engaged my lady's services to find the shrine of Torag Groigron. It supposedly waits on the snowy top. No one's attempted to climb it in years. Yet here we are. Only if you consider vile beasts, freezing winds, and falling ice to be a problem. We tried to climb the mountain 3 times now, and each failure was more spectacular than the last. If you're interested, Lady Laurent could really use the help. This expedition has really proved to be more troublesome than Lady Laurent anticipated. I hate to say it, but I think this time Sorrow might be more than she bargained for. Famous treasure hunter. I'm sure you've heard of her. We travel the land searching for hidden treasures, secret relics, and other mystical things. I'm not at liberty to tell you much about our work, but it's very important. The House of Orsimer Glories. It's Orsinium's fledgling museum. They hired experts like my lady to scour the countryside for ancient relics related to Hrothgar's history, to display them. Instant culture for the tourists, you see. Legends claim that a powerful relic was buried with Orsinium's founder. At Torag's shrine, my lady hopes to find the armlet of Torag, the bracelet that gave him the power to tame the wilderness. Now, if only Karsten would stop arguing with her. Karsten works for the museum, serving as our liaison and cultural expert. It has become clear that he and my lady disagree about a great many things. He's really beginning to try Lady Laurent's patience, I'm afraid to say.
What a coincidence. We're looking to get a helm ourselves here. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and end the video off here, and next time we are going to go ahead and work on getting that helm and climbing this mountain. So, see you then.